Last year, of course, 2007, the bicentenary of the 1807 Abolition Act, and I heard a lot of people telling us, all of us, we should move on. It's time to go beyond slavery. On Monday, I was at the Cadogan Hall, where the London Evening Standard had their London Influentials debate. They had Boris Johnson, the Tory candidate for mayor, and they had a number of journalists and intellectuals. And I was wondering when any of the panelists would raise the difficult issue of Boris Johnson describing Africans as pickaninnies with watermelon smiles, and saying that the Stephen Lawrence inquiry had been a fraud, essentially. Nobody raised that matter until Michael Iboda did, toward the end of the debate. Then the 900-strong crowd, I would say about 95% of whom were white and well-heeled Chelsea people, began to boo him and hiss him, shout at him, and then at Yasmin Alabai-Brown, telling her and him to get back to where he came from. They had come there to condemn Ken Livingstone and the Western Extension to the congestion charge. But they ended up in a race round. Why? Because they felt it was time to move on, stop going on and on and on about slavery, stop going on about Boris Johnson and pickaninnies. There are more important things to think about, like transport. So this is all very pertinent stuff. And I hope that we'll be really honest and open among ourselves about the relevance of what took place for 400 years to how we live our lives today, to how we see each other as people of African and European origin, as people who live here in this part of London, as people who are sick and tired of seeing our young people killing each other over postcodes, over drugs,